research instrument. So let us define first what is a research instrument. So according here in our slide, a research instrument, it is a tool that you are going to use to carry out your research. It will be applied during data gathering process. So it is used to collect, measure, and analyze data related to your research topic. And these tools, they are commonly used in different disciplines, such as in health science and social sciences. So for pharmacy, we can belong under health science, and we can also belong in social science because we have researches such as pharmacy practice research. Also, we can have it for education discipline. This research instrument class is used to assess our patients, our clients, our students, or the teachers, or the staff. Okay, so this instrument can include the following. We can have or we can perform interviews, we can do examination tests, surveys, or we can have it in the form of checklists. So a research instrument is usually determined by you, the researcher, and is tied to the type of research design or the study methodology. So this lecture or this PowerPoint offers the different examples of our research instrument. So before you will identify what type of research instrument you are going to apply in your research, let us get to know first the characteristic of a good research instrument. First characteristic here is it must be valid and reliable. So how would we ensure that our research instrument applied or the research instrument that we are going to use in our research is valid? There are experts that can validate our questionnaires and help us establish it and its reliability too. So these experts are should be aligned in our pharmacy practice or in our pharmacy education, or should be aligned in the discipline that we want to study. If our research instrument, on the other hand, is not valid, it it will not give us a reliable data. In other words, reliable data will not be able to generate gener will not be able to generate data that can be generalized the population of choice. Another characteristic is our research instrument must be based on our conceptual framework. So the researchers should understand of how these variables being connected to each other so that you would be able to express it in the question or in the interview or in the instrument properly. So you have to know the connection between your independent variable and your dependent variable or other variables available for your research topic. The next characteristic is you must gather data suitable for and relevant to the research topic. You must ensure that your research instrument only contain the data that would answer your research objective or the statement of the problem. No other questions shall be asked that will deviate you from your main objective. The second characteristic is it must be able to test the hypothesis or it will able to answer the proposed research question or the statement of the problem. Your research instrument must be free of bias too. It must be free from misleading questions that will provide you biases. It has to be free from inappropriate things. You have to review appropriately the context, the culture, the diversity of the study site where your research instrument will be applied or will be implemented. Another is your research instrument must contain clear, definite instruction on how to answer it. So you have to include preliminaries or directions on how or what are the things to consider before they will answer the questionnaire or before you will implement the instrument so that you will get the correct or you can gather the correct data. These are the characteristics of a good research instrument.